خب سلام به همگی، امیدوارم خوب باشین. الان قراره که لایو در واقع مصاحبه اینترویو رو با لاوزیر داشته باشیم از برزیل که مدل فشن تیوی، عکاس و فیلم برداره و خیلی وقت هم هستش که دوره‌های مختلف یوگا رو تو جای مختلف دنیا شرکت کرده. الان از تمرین کننده ها و مدرس های خیلی حرفه‌ای یوگاست. منم میسیو بچه ها، منم دوستتون دارم. مرسی از پیغام های قشنگتون. من توی هند تو دوره 200 ساعته‌ای که لاوو شرکت کرده بود چند جلسه معلم مدیتیشنش بودم. حالا الان قراره که یه سری سوالاتی که خیلی کامن و متداوله راجع به مدیتیشن و ازم میپرسیم و سوال برای همه از لاوو بپرسیم و حالا اگر که اوکی بود یه دونه مدیتیشن کوتاه هم در آخر داشته باشیم. اگر که اجازه بدین من کامنت ها رو ببندم که بتونیم بیشتر تصویر رو واضح تر ببینیم، اینترنت هم بیشتر یاری کنه با همون و در واقع لاوو هم بتونیم جوین کنیم. الان پیوست بهمون. خیلی خوب.
Hello.
How are
Hi.
you?
Good. How are you? Good to see you.
To see you. It's been so long from
I
last time.
know. I know. How have you been?
Everything's good here. And what about there? How is life going on?
Yeah, Brazil is summertime. It's very sunny out there. Super nice.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, thank you so much for accepting us, for having
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, we can start the questions and have interview with you.
Yes.
We have some common question and main questions that people usually ask us about the meditation. As you already know, we're gonna have interview about meditation and how is a meditation role this kind of daily life of everybody all around the world. What is exactly meditation and where did meditation come from, Lavo? What do you think about that?
Well, meditation it's a very ancestral technique, right? And fun enough, you were a big influential in my life when we met in India.
That's interesting.
You start introducing me meditation, and that was very like big opening into this universe, you know, because I'm still like learning and trying to discover new techniques that we can use. And yeah, definitely you were one of my biggest influence and inspiration to start meditation.
Wow, that's wonderful to hear. Thank you for mentioning.
I mean, it was a very life-changing at that moment in India. So definitely it's part of who I am today, you know. You helped me to understand a little more of this universe. And thank you, right?
Thank you for accepting me as one of the person that I can share you whatever I learned, actually.
So yeah, meditation for me, really came from a long time ago, and I feel like it is kind of like a secret still technique that it's not normally uh, taught in schools, or like I'm 32 and I discovered meditation a few years ago, and that's that's not that popular, at least in Brazil we don't hear about that much, so I discovered meditation through yoga, because for me yoga came first, and then the meditation came after. It was like, oh my god, it's not just the asanas. You still have to sit and pay attention in your breath. I was like, it's so much, right? It's just like opening up doors and doors.
Why meditation is becoming so popular nowadays?
I feel like people are getting more interesting into it. At least because like the social media, the informations in the internet, people are more like they're thirst of information and those type of self-awareness, and meditation brings that to people. You know what I mean? What do you feel?
Yes, that's so true. It's really true because I think before anything in daily life and daily routine, we need meditation nowadays, especially in modern life, for becoming more aware about daily routines, even eating, sleeping, or everything we do in daily life. Um, when we need to meditate first before we do anything from the beginning at the very early morning. We can be more aware and be more conscious about our daily routine and daily life, I think.
Mm-hmm. And how do you starting with meditation?
I actually started meditation from yoga, same as you. Um, the yoga first came to my life. Then I become aware of meditation and its benefits of that. But after that, I started to learn dynamic meditation, as you already know, in Nepal, in same school that we met each other, but in Nepal branch, when we were free in like our weekend and holidays, I went to Osho Center in Nepal in Pokhara. I don't know you know about Osho or not. He's very modern master of meditation, and he invite people to modern kind of meditation and modern kind of techniques that is more dynamic and more fit to this kind of mentality of this modern life and modern minds. Actually, there's so dynamic, and we can release all the negativity from our body and our mind. And I became to know that people need this kind of meditation all around the world to have more um, dynamic movement, release all the tension of the daily life in modern, especially in the cities all around the world. Then we can be more conscious and more silent, that we can be in meditation.
Oh yeah, I remember our classes in India. You brought up so many different techniques to
Mm.
get into the meditation state of mind. You know, like I remember we were doing like interesting movements and breath techniques, and I was like, oh my god, this is not like just sitting and you expand the the techniques, the way we could like apply meditation in life. That was very like opening mind, like and that's you came from that experience that you had in Nepal, right?
Yeah, it was so interesting for me actually, as you already know, because you are a teacher, you are also a teacher. When we share, we also absorb some energy that we share. It's both side, not just one side. And I'm happy to meet you there and share whatever I learned. I think it's very necessary for modern life and modern mentality, because it changed my life actually. I want to people experience that more, because it's so difficult for people nowadays to stay in one place in silent mind. When you have movement, as already yoga also said, that when we release, we can be more aware and be more silent after. Okay, beautiful. How can I prepare myself to practice? You think? What do you think, Lavo, about that?
Mm,
I want
well,
to know your opinion.
well, yoga definitely is my way to prepare myself, because kind of brings exhaustion into my body, so my mind gets a little more quiet, you know what I mean? And after my yoga practice, I feel a little bit more calm, so I can enter in my meditation practice. Also, I like to practice meditation just before I wake up. You know what I mean? Like I go and I like to wake up, go take a cold shower, and then you have that shock in your body, but then it's also relaxing. So I take a cold shower, I go sit down and just breathe, and I also like to introduce some singing bowls, or I like to light an incense, so I have that ambient ready for my meditation. That's like something that I like, my morning ritual. Like I like to prepare myself like that. Cold shower, a nice music and incense, a lot of Palo Santo or something like
Right.
this to bring the mood. And yeah, and after my practice. What about yourself?
Palo Santo is from Brazil, right?
Say again, sorry.
Palo Santo is from Brazil, right? From the tree, one of the tree of Brazil or some other country?
Yeah, I mean, you can find all over America.
Okay.
I don't know exactly where it comes from, but it's very easy to find in Brazil. Like if you go to this mystical stores or yoga stores, you can find those type of. Do you have Palo Santo in Iran?
Yeah, we have, but actually, I hear that it came from America, not here, because it's a wood of the tree that is not exist here. It's from America here. I just wanted to make sure what is that actually. Okay, what a beautiful routine you have every day.
What about yourself? Share with me as well.
I have something, but not in a specific time actually. It depends on my daily routine and schedule. Sometimes immediately after I wake up, but sometimes after the work down, before going to sleep. but nowadays I practice more mindfulness more than meditation. I practice to be more aware in my daily routine and daily kind of doing that I do every day. Yeah, maybe
Do
I
you have
don't.
a specific do you have a specific uh, little personality that you included, like music, or like you have your special uh, pillow or blanket, something that
Yes, yeah.
brings the mood to you?
I actually also doing singing bowl sometimes, and I use crystals. I love crystals actually, and sometimes I go to nature for hiking. We have so many beautiful mountains here and nature sites. Sometimes because Tehran is the capital of Iran, is so polluted and crowded, we need to purify ourselves, our mind, and our body to going out of the city. It's very near, like 15, 20 minutes from the main town to there. And yes, sometimes I go there. Nature heals me actually very much in daily routine, and I love to meditate there.
Yeah, like walking in nature also feels very meditative state for me. I really like to go for like long walks in nature. You just feel like so grounded, and like you renew your your breath system. It's very
Full of
nice.
prana. Yes, full of prana. Nature has so many full of prana, and it makes you come to meditation more and faster than usual when you are in the house or in the city. Okay, and we can go for next question. That is common. Is there a goal that we need to achieve during meditation?
Mm, I mean, the goals that I want to achieve in meditations is definitely awareness. Like, how's my body feeling, where my mind is going, how I'm breathing, like all of that seems to be so much more compact and important when you are in the meditation state, because your body tells you, our body is like a very intelligent machine that tells us so many things, so many questions. And then when we bring awareness to inside, and we start pay attention what is happening in your bodies, like if you feel sore, if you feel tense, and that's basically my goals into meditation, to understand what is happening inside me. How's my mind going? Every day is different. There's days that I'm like very aware and very calm, but there's days that my mind goes like crazy. I can't like cope with so many informations, and like I'm Aquarians, so I'm
Oh, me
literally like,
too.
yeah, really.
Oh,
So
I'm
I'm
sorry.
in my head all the time. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
where my thoughts are going, or where they are coming from, and what is the roots, and how why I'm feeling like this, or why those thoughts are coming to me. And this is the goal of the meditation, is like the right roots, and you understand with no judgment. You just observe and like feel it, and you let it go, with
Mm,
no like, what about yourself? Do you have a
yeah.
goal when you do meditation? Oh, one another thing.
Yeah.
I like to set
Hello?
meditation. Can you hear me?
Pardon, please. 1 minute, the connection lost. Can you pardon? Say it again.
So I was saying that one thing that I do before meditation is setting up an intention. So when
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the meditation, I allow my body to work towards that intention.
Beautiful.
What
And
about
it feels
yourself?
yeah, it feels like, I think it feels like we see the things as really it is, and without any exaggeration, without any involving the mind, and very more clear, more real actually. And when we see things like that, we can actually be more energetic, more calm, and more manifested actually. We can have more manifestation power when we meditate more. We, as you already know, because you're Aquarians too, it feels like we go to other dimensions and other um, real dimension of the time and space actually. And it feels like very beautiful, natural high. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always worrying about my future, how the day is gonna be, or like what I'm gonna do in this week, like, and meditation brings me back to the present moment. Wait, I'm just here sitting. Let me pay attention in my breath, how I'm feeling right now, and ground my mind, you know, because I'm like, oh, what I'm gonna eat in the next day, like in the next hour, what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Someone did that with me, and then all this thoughts comes, and when I'm like doing the meditation, I'm like, okay, let's just be here for a moment. Do you have a specific timing that you like or you usually meditate for every day?
I like to meditate actually in early morning and near the sunset, near the sunrise, or near the sunset, because as you already know, it feels like more energy in that specific times of the day. Very powerful energy in sunrise and sunset time, but not usually and not often, because I don't know, insist in some specific things. If I can, yes, I prefer to do it near the sunrise and sunset time. But as I already said, I prefer to more practice, and I don't uh, set a specific time for myself, but I can do it whenever I want and I need in daily life and in every time of the day. What about you?
I mean, definitely those timing has those important, but uh, I'm always traveling, and sometimes I lost my routine. So sometimes I wake up at 5 a.m., but there's days that I'm waking up at 8, you know.
Yeah.
I most do my meditations in the morning. I don't usually meditation at night. At night I like to read or just watch a movie or something, like just listening to music.
Mm-hmm.
And I I prefer morning routines. So I wake
Before
up and
anything.
before anything, yeah. But it's always changing. Sometimes I'm in another state, sometimes I'm in another country, so I kind of like need to fit in the flow, and yeah.
Yeah. Is there very common in Brazil? People are into it?
I mean, is there a lot of people, yes, doing meditation, but I feel that there is no a strong community yet. It's forming, it's building up. It's not like my experience in India or in New York City when you have a very strong community together. I feel like Brazil is so big and there is small communities doing the projects here and there. But for me, I didn't yet find my people. I do myself work, so but it's getting big. People are getting more interested in yoga,
In all around the world,
but
it's same. Okay. Day by day, it's getting more popular.
yeah, I hope that gets bigger and bigger because it feels so good, right? And I want to everyone to feel what I feel while I'm doing yoga and meditation. So that's why it's so important to share what we've been learned in India or anywhere that we go and have access to masters, you know.
You teach meditation also?
I don't teach meditation. I do mostly asanas.
Mm-hmm.
Meditation, it's kind of like my self work, for now, my little secret that I do myself. I also I like to do meditations using mantras. I'm very into it in the moment.
Hmm. Is it your best technique of meditation with mantra kind of meditation?
I mean, because in Brazil we are very religious, and we have very strong beliefs, and praying it's very a big part of my growing up with family. But then when I went to India, I have the access to mantras, which is something more ancestral, like all the rhythm and the way they speak the words and the vibration. And I really loved this way, and I'm I brought into my life.
Beautiful. It's so powerful. I think
It's very
same.
powerful, right?
Yeah, it is so powerful. Do you have some meditation for us that you can suggest for us now that we can use and you can share for us?
Well, we can do it. Let's just find a comfortable sitting position. Mm, Let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go all the air out. One more deep inhale and exhale all the air out. One more inhale. Really settle our bodies into this pose and breathe out all the air. The next inhale, bring your hands together in front of the heart center. Now let's set our personal intention. I can share my intention today. It's to open up great relationship into our lives. The next inhale, we're gonna exhale with Om. Let's do together. Inhale. Just breathe normally. And I would like to do a breath work, so that would help us to settle our minds and body into the meditation state. What we're going to do is mentally, we're going to breathe for 4. We're going to hold the air inside for 4 seconds, and then we're going to release for 6. Okay? We're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the air in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go in on your own now. And then take your time and close the last cycle. Next time you exhale the air, join the hands together in front of the heart center. Let's bring the gratitude feeling to us two that brought us together at this time. And for all of you that took this time to join us and get to know a little bit more about this meditation universe, which is so full of abundance and power. Thank you, everyone. I wish you a very beautiful meditation projects. I hope we had helped you to understand a little bit more Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much.
Namaste.
Wow, it was so powerful and beautiful. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing us that powerful and awesome meditation. Love and devotion always, Lavo. I want to invite you actually to Iran. As I don't know you know or not, I started to holding yoga teacher training course for the first time in Iran in
Wow,
last
that's amazing.
year. Yeah, I would be so happy to have you as a teacher, as a
Oh my
part of
God, that will
us.
be a pleasure.
Yes, we can talk more about that in private, and we can see what's happening all around the world next and what we can do. It would be grateful for me and for all of us here. Thank you again. Thank you again. Love and devotion always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a beautiful day and night.
You
Namaste.
too. Namaste. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.